My name is Jeff Soltez. I'm the principal of Enterprise Elementary in Federal Way. I've been a principal for 16 years. I've been in education for 25 years. The goal of any building leader is to help every child and every teacher reach their full potential. And we are always looking for those tools to help us help our teachers and help our children. And I think over the years, I've looked at a dozen different math programs. And I would have to say that Math-Whizz is the one program that I have settled on that helps reach the most children. It doesn't reach all children, but it reaches a lot of kids. And isn't that what we try to do every day? We try to help kids have fun and learn and help teachers help children. And I think with Math-Whizz, I've helped find that product, that tool to help children put together things, to help make sense of mathematics, and to grow as mathematicians. Last year, I met with Pam Tuggle, our Director of Intervention and Title in our district, and I said, hey, I really want to show you something. And we spent some time in my office looking at it, and she really liked it. And then we started looking at the data, and I said, let's look at how kids did on the state assessment. I said, let's look at how these kids did who used Math-Whizz, and let's look at these kids who didn't use Math-Whizz. And it was very apparent that something had happened, that the children using Math-Whizz had done better, had performed stronger than the students who hadn't on the state assessment. And she was really impressed by that. And I was really grateful for that because I knew I needed her support to really get into my building and to make it happen. So she spent some time looking at it. I spent some time dialoguing with her, and then she finally decided that this was something we needed to move forward with. So her and I put together some presentations for other people at our district. We spent some time showing them the data. We invited the Math-Whizz folks to come out and collaborate with us, and then we would put together presentations for the district. And we spent some time talking with them. And finally, the district gave us the thumbs up and said, go ahead, we'll sign the check, you can have Math-Whizz. And Pam Tuggle, our director, was so impressed with it that she put it at a number of our schools and gave us site licenses. Well, I've had it in my building now for a second year, and it's really catching fire. It's really igniting and the excitement of math in kids. If you think about it, it's the only product that I've seen that actually targets kids where they're at. It doesn't just say, okay, you're a third grader, so I'm going to teach you multiplication. It gives the child a very in-depth assessment. And then the program says, hey, even though you're a third grader, you're lacking some skills that you didn't get in kindergarten, first or second grade. And so Math-Whizz goes back and actually fills those potholes and helps bring the child up to grade level and then beyond. And we have seen some great things with this. And it's just so exciting to see kids excited about math. It's sad to say, but teachers don't typically teach math very well. It's a very difficult subject to teach. So imagine a fourth grade teacher who has 25 students, and of the 25 students, 10 are working at about a second or third grade level in mathematics. In order for that teacher to really go back and backfill them, they would have to have an assessment, they would have to do a diagnosis, and then they would have to go out and find these materials for second and third grade level goals. And Math-Whizz doesn't do that. Everything you need is right there. Math-Whizz is the toolbox that says, here's everything that you need for a K through 8 program for students.